Then we have Marcus, my nemesis Marcus. I've got two big nemesis, Ellen and Marcus. Ellen I'll be seeing on Monday. Okay, Marcus is back writing stories about me in online blogs or magazines. And this latest story is Al Margulies' racist train wreck. And then he goes on and weaves this wild little web of assertions about me, videotaping, you know, you've heard all the claims, and making the remark, America's what made, racism is what made America, you know, just taking the little snippets out of all the stuff I've done, the volumes and volumes of material that I actually do have. And he took these little snippets that will support his contention that I'm some kind of a crazy ass racist or something. Laughable, but annoying. It's annoying to me. Nobody likes to be called racist. You know, it's not in my game plan. I don't, especially when I'm not a racist. You know, I'm the farthest thing from a racist and a reckless driver. He's insinuating that I'm a racist and a reckless driver, and nothing can be further from the truth. Not only am I completely not a racist, because I don't even believe in race. I believe it's a phony classification. You've been trained to think in race. That's a center driver. You see the Center Street bus? Yep, 20 train 2. I haven't been over center, but I still remember the drivers. Not only is the race thing a phony class, it's a construct of the mind that's not really. That's not. Whoa! We almost had a crash. See, people don't know how to drive. It's just crazy. Ooh, right into the pothole. Yeah, she's not gonna let me in. Following me right on my tail. Okay, so Marcus has made up this wild little tale of me being a racist, and he published it to some blog up there in Washington. One that I can't comment on, by the way. I can't. I try to put comments up there and they keep disappearing, so must be some reason for that. There she goes in her SUV. See, bigger than me. Screw speed limits, right? 35 miles an hour. I'm going 45, and they're just passing me like nothing. And there she goes. And guess what? I'll catch up to her at the light. Can you believe it? It's unbelievable, isn't it? And Marcus, you know, I really should be flattered, actually, that he's so obsessed with me. It gives me this stature of, like, somebody important that needs to be stopped. You know, that should be a flattering thing, actually, because it's, God, I mean, how many people get to be the object of somebody else's idea of power? I guess that's the only reason I'm in his mind at all, is that to him, I'm an object of power. I have some authority that he thinks I'm not supposed to have. I mean, that's the only, oh, there she is, how about that? She has some authority I have some authority that he doesn't think I should have, obviously. Wow, this road is going to, they widen that up there. So he's still going on with his little deal, and it just amazes me how obsessed he really is with me. It's, for what purpose? For what purpose? You know, to spend all that time trying to make up these stories about me. What is the purpose of that? Get me? I really don't have any idea. Just to take me down, I guess. He's hoping to get me fired from my part-time job. Hell, Marcus, I could retire right now if I wanted to, and keep my health benefits. I mean, so I don't really get why I'm the object of his obsession. And every time I try to, like, work it out with him, he says, "Thank you for proving that you're defaming me," or some weird response. It's like kind of like Ellen. You can't work it out with these. They will not work it out. They don't want to be reasonable. And that's where he is with it. He doesn't want to be reasonable. Don't even ask him to be reasonable, because they have such a bug up their ass about me that reason is gone out of the window. It's all about emotional stuff now and power. And that's where it's at. I mean, you can't reason with these people. You can't settle it. You can't stop the feud. I mean, I don't really want to bother with either of them. I mean, but she likewise won't settle. She could have embarrassed me on national TV. But, you know, she goes, well, I want him to pay it. Well, I got news for you, Ellen. The worst case scenario is that you get everything you want and I get nothing. And guess what? It will have no effect on my actual life. Zero. It will have zero effect. I have resources I can tap into when necessary. So it will have no effect. Nothing will change for me. I will continue doing exactly what I'm doing in the exact same manner. But I guess she'll get some kind of strange satisfaction. Oh, I made Al pay some money. Yeah. And, you know, all the legal people I've talked to say that she's got no case. And I've got an excellent case here, and she's going to be shocked when she sees what it is. I mean, she'll bring in a bunch of people who will attempt to make up some libel or something, you know, but that's okay. I'm prepared for that. We have it all mapped out, and we're ready for her. And, you know, it's an interesting experience, you know. Here I am, some little schmuck part-time bus driver, the object of scorn from so many people. And now there's the rampant rumor that I'm the Mary Fetch rat. I'm ratting the Mary Fetch. Is that funny or what? What could I mean, rat? I mean, really, there's like this, I've become like a mythological figure in the minds of people. And nothing could be more unjustified because I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody without any power, without any contacts. I'm just some schmuck. It's me and Jason McHuff. Have you seen us together? That's the two people you're dealing with. Okay, we really make quite a pair. And those two people, what I call the two lonely guys in 2 rooms productions, do we strike you as the kind of people that actually have some kind of a strange contacts or power or political power? No, we don't. We're just two people that actually like TriMet News and TriMet information. We collect it. We both collect. That's why we're friends. I mean, we're completely different characters. We have very little in common other than we like the same topic, and so we get along great because we are both interested in that particular topic. But yet in the minds of people, there's something about me that has made me powerful. And it's all an illusion in their minds. I have no power at all. Zero. I know that, but they don't know that. And they're going to teach me something, you know, and more power to you, you know. I mean, if you think you can teach me something, then please teach it to me, because I'm always willing to learn. And if I'm misinterpreting the world somehow, then I need to change my interpretation. Only through adversity do people change their ideas of the world, and I guess that's part of the reason why I'm going through these things. It's, you know, getting kind of like, you know what, it's like I used to pick on Fred Hansen, and people would make stuff about Fred. Well, I'm getting it now, so I know how he feels. But he's an advanced mind in a political way, as is Mary. You know, this stuff never bothers them. You can make as much fun out of them as you want, and they know better than to take it seriously. You know, I don't like being, you know, Marcus is not actually, he's very good at taking the stuff and manipulating it. He's doing the same thing that Amy Ruiz used to do to me, and that she took the information and manipulated it in such a way that it wasn't libel, but it was like a National Enquirer kind of investigation. You know, they take the information and they scramble it around and tweak it a bit, and you make yourself a sensational story. That's what Marcus is doing. That's what Amy Ruiz did. That's even what the KGW and the whole bus blogger, although I think I came out pretty good on that when I was being harassed by the media over the nonsense. What is this? Is this a turn lane here? What is this? It's like I think I came out all right. I mean, I looked at the news reports, and I think I held my own in the face of those hostile. Now, KATU did not give me the opportunity to be interviewed, but I gave them my little statement from, you know, trying to relax on Saturday on my roof, and I had a couple of beers. But, you know, I wanted to have my say. And, I don't know. It's just an interesting, from my point of view, from me, I've been through an interesting experience at TriMet. There's no way I could ever not look at this as being having a very serious impact on my view of the world. If anything, it's pushed me more to the libertarian side of thinking, and I've always been a libertarian anyway. Not a Republican libertarian, a libertarian, a real free market libertarian. You know, not Republican view of it, a real view. Of course, we'll never see that in our lives. But I'm more and more and more to the right-wing persuasion every time, because you see how the government really does make such intrusions on our lives and interprets things for us. It's horrible. The government is really, in this country, we are in big trouble here.